kind of forgotten about it as people based on history and all these things. So I just feel like we are really just kind of like a Sankofa kind of thing.
Great.
It's not a new thing, really.
So when you birthed the idea, what was the next step?
Yeah. Before I even came up with the idea, I had spoken to Bex about
All right.
what I wanted to do, and he was very supportive of that idea, and he wanted to work with me as well. So I made sure that when I was writing it, I actually wrote it with him in mind.
Wow.
To star in it. So it made getting it done also very easy because he once came on board, everything else kind of came together.
How different is making a science fiction from an ordinary movie?
Very, because we actually we used 3 weeks to shoot the film.
Oh wow!
And then 5 years to finish it. That's the difference.
Wait, no, explain. Break it down.
Exactly. So like in COVID, we shot for 3 weeks. The entire so the film
it was
been
shot
done, right
in 2020, 21.
Yeah, 2020, March. Right before the lockdown.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And then VFX and all these things, it takes a very long time.
All right.
Like the first render that we ever had for just like a 10-second thing, it took the guy like 2 weeks to do it. So we knew the work was cut out for us, and we had to take time to make it happen.
Where did you shoot this movie?
So part of it was filmed in the salt fields of Sege.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and things have changed since then. Yeah. And then part was shot in Bolga. Incredible stone areas of northern Ghana. So you would be surprised when you see it and how Ghana can look like a new planet.
I'm loving it already.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Nashako is in there.
Yes, Nashako.
And you, Bex.
Yes, I'm in there.
And who else?
Akofa Jani.
Akofa Jani is okay.
In there.
Okay.
Yeah. And Majid Suhini.
Yeah.
Majid Suhini,
Yeah, very talented guy.
And we also have Samira Suhini
as well.
No relation.
Yeah. And then Andrew, I feel like we've not mentioned Andrew Tandor's amazing
Andrew Tandor
voiceover that he did. He's
the
narrator of the film.
Okay.
He did really amazing work.
Andrew is amazing. Andrew's a fantastic guy.
Jacob Ayana.
Yes, Jacob also.
Yeah.
Another guy who's part of it.
Yeah. So it's not a huge cast.
All right.
But incredibly talented, significant people.
And the good news is that it's been selected for Miami Science Fiction Film Festival.
Correct.
Yeah.
How did it get there?
That's actually Bex is doing. Because me, generally, I tend to do things a certain way.
Yeah.
But then when he came to me, he let me know that my sci-fi, that's the short for that. Miami International Science Fiction Festival. He was like, this is the biggest science fiction festival in the world. And, if I think we should give it a shot and see what happens.
So you submitted, right?
Yeah, so we did. And then we got selected, and we are nominated for 2 awards over there. The main one, and then for Afrofuturism.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is good news.
Yeah.
And another one, the Beacon Award.
Yes,
that's the big one.
So their top award, their top honor is the Beacon Award.
So it's part of the festival.
Yeah. So it's almost like all the films are coming from different countries, and they are competing for this top honor. So it's like the Olympics of science fiction films, So Ghana is running the 100 meters in science fiction. Science fiction.
That's true.
Now, I know it's sometimes very difficult for Ghanaians to mention figures. Mm-hmm. We know how capital intensive it is to produce films or movies.
Yeah.
Tell us, how much did it cost to put this one together?
Well,
that's a very good question.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, because a lot of help came.
Yeah.
Not in like liquid.
All right.
You get me? Like especially after principal the real production.
Yeah.
The rest of the help was really like sporadic and stuff like that. But I'm sure he would know the real figures because I've kind
Bex,
of lost.
I know you have the figures.
Well, like if we really want to quantify the totality of what it takes, it's probably approaching $200,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
It's a lot of investment, but we were really lucky. We had people who supported us, both here and abroad. Silver Star Tower were a huge backing for us. Different people. Boat Films has been huge for us as well. Chanzo Capital. They're all local companies that came and supported us in different ways all along the way, and time again. Imagine like someone invest in your project and it's taking 5 years. At times they'll be looking at you like, Charlie, how far? And
by the way, even though you said about 200,000 or whatever, from a Hollywood perspective, that is still a micro to no budget film. So I just want people to know that, like, this kind of film, to do it in Hollywood, you're gonna need like 100 million to do it. You can't do it that way over there. We're just lucky that we're in Ghana, and some location costs are a bit different, and people are able to sort of handshake deal with you to shoot and stuff like that. So it kind of helps.
And then creativity as well.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't have the money, but you have to be creative about how you do things to make it work. And it looks amazing, even though it may not cost as much. But I mean, on another subject on that is, we are open when we finish getting this film out to sharing the figures of what we get in and what they call it, because that's something that many Ghanaian filmmakers do not do, and therefore we're not able to present to potential financiers that this is what you can get back, and I think it is a really important thing that we do, and we share this information. Each one should reach one, each one should teach one.
Amen.
So, has it been premiered already?
That will be around March. Right now, because a lot of the conditions for being screened in certain big festivals is that they usually want to be the exclusive, like the one that outdoors the project. So we're gonna go to Miami first, and then we'll bring it back in March.
Because I know, as we talking, somebody is like, "Oh, how do I watch it?"
Yeah, it's happening. March, definitely, we have plans to release it, but when we get back, those will be more concrete. So I have a feeling we'll probably do another campaign towards the
that.
release.
Yeah, but if you're really desperate and you really want to push us some way, somehow, hit me up, and tonight you might be able to squeeze in and watch it.
Yeah, there's a screening tonight. For
where?
No, I'm not going to tell you where.
I don't want to say.
It's for those who really want to push us, want to support us.
I know Showbiz A-Z listeners would want to see it.
Yeah, so call me.
Okay, so you can
024431.
Let me write it too.
Okay.
Okay, the number
0244 31 7773.
7773. 0244317773.
That's it.
If you want to watch B.A.T.U, the project.
Yeah, the B.A.T.U project.
The B.A.T.U project, sorry.
Yes.
You just need to hit.
So B.A.T.U is
Artificial terraforming unit. Yeah. So.
Okay. So at what time will this screening be done?
7 p.m. But it's really exclusive. So
so when you call,
honestly, one of the real reason is that the premises has a very specific limited amount of seating. So that's why we're taking everybody.
You are
by
being
call.
stingy with this movie.
Because we're gonna premiere it when we get back. So we still have to preserve it a bit.
Yeah, we have to preserve it.
All right, so we're still here. Joe 99.7 FM, Showbiz A-Z, and I'm here with Bex and Saibu. They are behind the B.A.T.U project. It's a sci-fi, it's a science fiction, and we're happy to have this one because it's already breaking ground on the international movie or film market. I'm happy about that. Now, before you go, your final words. Let me start with you, Saibu.
The future looks bright.
Yeah.
That's I think that's what I want to say to the industry, that things seem to be looking bright for what's to come next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bex.
Yeah, we want to encourage people to break new ground all the time.
All right.
One of the most outstanding moments for both of us when we were making this film was I was in costume, we were walking, and a young guy turned around and saw me in costume, and he was just struck with awe. And how we knew we needed to complete this project because we could inspire people to think about greater things, and us as black people doing greater things, and that's what we want to do. So when people get to see this film, we want them to know that we have been kings, we are kings, and we will be kings in the future.
I love that. Bex,
and queens, sorry.
Kings and queens.
Kings and queens.
You nearly left
Amen.
them out. Okay, Bex there, and thank you so much, Bex. And then Saibu. So tonight we are calling the number 0244317773 to watch the B.A.T.U project. Thanks so much for coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you too.